Gwanghaegun, the most controversial king in Korean history. He rose to the throne from the ruins of war, yet history would remember him as a fallen monarch. In 1608, he ascended the throne. The court looked to him for stability after decades of turmoil. By his side was Lady Yu, his childhood companion and lifelong partner.
Stay by my side for as long as I reign.
Your Highness, even by your side, I fear you may never escape loneliness.
The scars of war still covered the land. Gwanghaegun faced the challenge of rebuilding a nation in ruins. Between Ming, China, and the Rising, later Jin, his decisions would mean survival or destruction. He was no tyrant, but every choice he made would be painted as betrayal.
If your Highness places the people first, the path will appear.
His diplomacy was not betrayal, it was survival, but history would twist it otherwise. Between politics and survival, Gwanghaegun's crown grew heavier each day. She endured in silence, her love unshaken.
Your Highness, I wish only to remain at your side.
Without you, I cannot endure.
The question of succession divided the nation. Ministers quarreled endlessly over which prince should inherit the throne. For Gwanghaegun, it was not only a political question, it was a test of his authority as king.
If I cannot even choose my own heir, what power remains in this crown?
His fury was not only at the ministers, it was at the system itself, one that bound even a king.
Your Highness, you must endure for the throne and for the people who depend on you.
She remained his anchor, the voice of reason, when his anger threatened to consume him. But while Lady Yu comforted the king, his enemies multiplied in the dark. Whispers of conspiracy slithered through the palace halls. A king surrounded by thousands, yet utterly alone. Every ally seemed uncertain, every minister a possible traitor.
They call me tyrant, but all I ever sought was survival.
Then let the world call you what it will. To me, you are not a tyrant, you are my husband.
In her words, he found the courage to endure another day. The factions grew more vicious. The Westerners and the Southerners saw not a king, but an opportunity to seize power. He chose to rule with strength. If reason failed, fear would maintain the throne. Yet every show of power only sharpened the knives aimed at him. The whispers grew into plans, and the plans into rebellion.
Your Highness, the wind carries strange whispers. Darkness draws near.
Even if I lose the nation, I will not lose you.
In 1623, the storm finally broke. The Injo restoration had begun. The whispers of conspiracy finally burst into action. In 1623, the storm that had brewed in shadows descended upon the palace. The palace shook with footsteps of soldiers, shouts of ministers, and the silence of a throne about to be lost. The king who once held the fate of nations was dragged from his throne, his power stripped in an instant.
Is this how it ends? Not by war, but by betrayal.
Lady Yu, once queen, now nothing more than a woman watching her husband fall.
My lord, if you are cast away, I will walk that path with you.
The throne was empty, but only for a moment. A new king would sit where Gwanghaegun had fallen. In a single word, her crown was torn away. From queen, she became the deposed Lady Yu. The road of kingship ended not in glory, but in exile.
My king, wherever this road leads, I will not leave your side.
stripped of power, stripped of title, yet still together, they faced the quiet years of exile.
My lord, no throne can bind us. I am yours, not Joseon's.
The crown is gone, but love endured. They were husband and wife before they were king and queen. Years passed. History forgot them, but love remembered. Their exile was long, yet their bond endured beyond crowns and kingdoms. Gwanghaegun and Lady Yu, cast aside by power, yet bound by love. History calls him a tyrant, but in exile, he was only a man, holding the hand of the woman who never left him. This was their tragedy and their truth.